welcome to week 2 of CCL recap on the Nest. I'm back again. Hello, I'm Canchas, coach of the Evergrande Electros, and here are my two co-hosts as well, Vsinghb, the coach of the
Mulgai Mareebs, my other co-host, DemonOJM, one half of the coaches for the Mirror Lake Marshadows.
Hello guys and girls, I'm DemonOJM.
And our special guest for the week is, I guess, head coach of the Las Vegas Vsinghb.
At this point, only coach.
Yeah, only coach. Isabel or BoatMcGoat.
Yeah.
It's BoatMcGoat, and shout outs to me being the sole owner of the Las Vegas Bikinis again.
So, there were some interesting turns in a couple of the battles that we're going to go through. So, the first...
we had some coaches who pretty much had to prove themselves. aka me.
Your boy.
But yeah, the order that we always play this battle are not the order of the battle, but rather the order when they happened. So
I had one of the first battles of the week, actually.
I think that was the first, wasn't it?
It was. So this is the battle between Hunter, the Missouri Magnitude. I still want to say Magnitudes. It's still bordering the shit out of me.
Same, I feel you.
Against Canchas, Electros, something.
Yeah.
Evergrande
Electro.
Yeah. So
I would just preface this. I win this battle with a vengeance because I got ticked up on the show. I have to fucking win. No matter what, I have to fucking win.
You're not the only one here that got 6-0.
So
yeah.
Let's start it and then you can talk. There.
Literally, I'm kind of upset because in retrospect, if I had the speed berry on my Mian Xiao, I would 6-0 Hunter. Because my Mian Xiao had for some reason, Hunter went really obvious on a protect here, and I went for another swords dance. So pretty much once I got up that +4, if I had speed on this thing, I would outsped everything on the team, and the Lottie had speed. And it was a really close battle. It was, it went back and forth. I did not play perfect at all. I let unnecessary things go down, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. You know, the speed berry, he would have fucking popped off. He wouldn't have had anything to do with it.
Also, another thing was my Keldeo could have swept there if I hit that Hydro Pump right there, because it two-shot that Zapdos, because he was an offensive Zapdos, so with the Hydro Pump and the Lottie being as low as it was, just Hydro Pump, kind of.
So
the game too.
Now your thing that clutched you out came out.
Yeah, the Keldeo came in and killed the 3 things, and then, and ironically enough, wait. Did I think? Oh, I
think Hunter messed up there, or did he not have E-Speed on that Arcanine?
I think
he was the defensive set and didn't carry it for utility.
Because he should have E-Speeded the Keldeo.
Yeah.
I don't think he had it. Oh, and Hunter was really salty about this. He was really salty about the crit not killing me. I'm like, that's not. You shouldn't rely on a crit to kill me. Like,
it wouldn't have killed either way.
Yeah. Realistically, you should have bought coverage for the thing, like Drain Punch, because it gets fighting coverage. This thing's quite a bit of fighting coverage. If you had bought fighting coverage, you might have won. But it was a close 1-0.
Yeah, this was the first battle, and you decide if Canchas pull it out after the 6-0.
Well,
leave a comment if you like.
I don't know myself on a 6-0, but it's a start. It's a win.
So, the next battle is our Grandpa Lee versus Daniel and German.
I legit feel bad about this battle.
Cherry Grove Charizard versus Liberton Leafeon.
Exactly.
So, the young ones versus the oldest one.
I kind of felt bad about this battle.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Daniel that my Lodic was nice. It took out one of his biggest threats early on with Mamo, but then here comes Coco.
Well.
And you know what I realized about his Olomuck as well?
Oh, that the gang shot miss there was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I realized his Olomuck wasn't AV.
Really?
I don't think it was. Cause I think it was air balloon because it was AV. It would have ate the fuck.
Yeah, that hyper beam missed too.
Yeah, Daniel missed 2 hyper beams and yeah.
And the always switching out doesn't help.
I think. Yeah, unfortunately, he got all those paralysis.
Yeah. Daniel has a real problem with swapping out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a real problem with no ground type or electric.
Type.
Yeah.
That's a big.
So
problem.
last season it was fairy. This time it's ground types. Got it.
also a really strong fire type goes in on his team as well.
Yeah, like an Infernape kind of chilling.
Yep, Victini, Embor, anything that hits like a truck.
I hate Trent.
Volcanion.
Yeah.
So that was that battle in 5-0.
There was nothing Daniel could do. He now knows there's a glaring electric
weakness on the scene. Yeah.
If he didn't to compensate for that.
If he didn't, Daniel, listen in. You have weaknesses. Fix them, brother.
Yep. Electric and fire, dog. You're gonna need something to counter electric and fire types. If you don't, the electric and fire types kind of runs through your team.
And if you say you're melodic, you cannot rely on one for fire.
Yep. Here is
now this battle. This one got me confused.
This battle.
I watched this happen live.
Yeah. Let's introduce the combatants.
It's the
Baltimore
Bergmites and the Mastralton Mandibus?
Yes. Yeah, Mastralton Mandibus.
And to preface this, it's Trent and of the co-coaches of the Baltimore Bergmites, Ben is in control of this.
Well, Ben was technically pushing the buttons, but Jakeeb was supposed to be like telling him kind of what to do.
They were both battling. It
was both of them.
Yeah.
So let's play this one out and see the.
To be fair for Trent though, partially like good chunk of this battle, his Hoopa Unbound just kind of shat on Jakeeb.
Yeah, no, Hoopa. Yeah, in retrospect, Trent went back and said he should have preserved his Hoopa more instead of just like, and he was swapping a little too much as well.
He did the Daniel.
Yeah,
a little bit.
A lot of people have the issue where they like, I need to preserve this level, and they're switched too much. You don't necessarily need to switch out.
You won't see that in my battle.
I'm aware.
I mean, credit where it's due. Like Trent, for overall most of the battle, he kept his like thoughts and his prowess together, and he was just like, I'm going to do this for a reason.
But the thing is, it is really hard to get around that regenerator core of freaking Slowbro and Tangrowth.
I mean, he solidly kind of did it though.
I talked to Trent about this later. He messed up, and also that, all honesty, he should have bought Special Zero Aura here over Physical Zero Aura.
Also, like, in the later ends of the battle, Trent definitely, I'm just going to use the term tunnel vision. He got so focused of predicting 2 steps ahead instead of focusing on the then and now.
Yeah. Also, I want to bring up something that I just clicked in my head. The Regen Core is very physically defensive.
Yeah.
Because Slowbro's physically defensive, Tangrowth has some special defense, but predominantly Tangrowth is physically defensive, and it usually runs AV for the special defense.
All I'm saying is bring a very nice special bug type move and GG.
Yeah, a special bug type move. So like for example, Vsinghb, who has a very scary bug in a Selgor, would very much be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Final Gambit's fun.
For the memes, brother.
See like this, for example, the Zero Aura was completely walled by this Tangrowth. Like,
Either way, it's walled though. We discussed afterwards the move pool for Zero Aura isn't that great.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get anything for especially defensive Tangrowth.
But the thing is, because Zero spread and the way this Tangrowth was ran, especially Zero would have ran through that Tangrowth because it had a special defense lowering nature, right? With no, I think was it AV as well?
I think so.
Okay.
Also, Trent could have possibly, if he didn't want to just run it like special, he could run it mixed.
What lost Trent the battle big time was the over prediction. He predicted them to switch off to Darm, so he went for Rock Slide instead of Flare Blitzing the Tangrowth. Yeah, Flare Blitz, Tangrowth. Flare Blitz the Tangrowth. The arm was walled by the Quagsire. Quagsire would have won the battle, but yeah.
So
very close 1-0, 2-0, sorry.
Yeah.
Was the Darmanitan full health?
No.
I think it was a little.
It was
half to lower.
It was
no reason for him to Rock Slide. Flare Blitz would have still destroyed it. It's frail.
No. His logic was behind that one to Flare Blitz. If he does switch into the Darm, right?
It dies.
No. He didn't want his. He need the Embor alive for the Tangrowth to kill the Tangrowth at the end. Because
he wanted it to keep it open for Flare Blitz for Tangrowth.
He wanted to keep.
Still would have been alive.
Yeah.
Flare Blitz wouldn't have killed it.
No, it would not. No, Flare Blitz would not have killed it. It's a Tangrowth.
It's bulky enough to live it.
Killed the Embor.
No, he had a decent amount of HP, and if the Darm was like half or whatever, then it wouldn't have killed it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, then the next one.
Erica versus Marty.
So the slaughter. Got it.
Just so everyone's preference by this, the Marty is the what's his team name again?
Warrensfeld Vsinghb.
Warrensfeld Vsinghb against the new buck Ninetails.
Yeah, Marty has another person helping him now.
Well, not for this battle. For the next one. For this one?
He helped him team build. He didn't help him battle.
Okay.
But he helped him team build. It's Chill Glaceon. He will be helping. But yeah, let's watch the battle.
Yeah.
Overall, I will say, with how the teams were going, because didn't Marty build this team himself?
No, he got jokes out. But no, the thing is, early on in this battle, Marty played this battle really well early on.
Yeah.
The Mimikyu, the Mimikyu has played him perfectly. The Mimikyu ran through most of Erica's team by itself.
Yeah.
And unfortunate that he went for Shadow Sneak and not Shadow Claw on the thing, because if he had Shadow Claw this, I think Erica got swept by the Mimikyu, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Also, Marty has quite a bit of problem with how to run an Umbreon.
No. He did I cannot be mad at this Umbreon set. He did a good Umbreon set.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't a good set. I'm saying in general, he probably had a better mon to do its part for this battle compared to using Umbreon. Because Umbreon, really, it doesn't do much for him here.
In retrospect, I think if Marty had bought the Wish Pass Umbreon, it would have honestly played him a lot better instead of the Moonlight Umbreon.
Yeah.
Because, for example, his Mega Steelix, who hasn't came in quite yet, who had to 1v1 this thing, if he got off a wish on the Mega Steelix, the Mega Steelix could have won him that battle.
Yeah, and I mean, the Mega Steelix, even though it hasn't come in yet on the battle, it does. Marty actually played it pretty impressively for, his experience.
I will say Erica did the smart thing, and she let the Mega Steelix whittle. She let the Buzzwall whittle down the Mega Steelix low enough to where her what the
Nihilego? Yeah, Nagana does maneuvers, dude.
Yeah, Nihilego was able to kill it with a power gem.
Yeah, I mean, Erica played good in this battle, but again, this battle kind of it was needed to be done, or else Marty would have forgot about it, so it kind of just brushed.
Also, Marty, if you're listening to this, don't freak out about it. You freak out a lot. Just take a deep breath and pace yourself in the battle, because you honestly could have won. Oh yeah, this was good. This was a play that I was impressed with Marty. The rock polish was very, very...
Yeah, that was nice play on his part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then him trying to toxic the Nihilego takes
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of Marty's thing, though. It's like he does something good for himself, but at the same time, next turn he does something that fucks himself over.
Yep, and this is where GG, the Nihilego just keep me in swap.
His playstyle isn't really consistent.
Retrospect, if he had Aquajet, I think the Aquajet would have killed the Nihilego.
Yeah.
From that rage?
I think Nihilego has no physical
Sheer
defense.
Force doesn't boost Aquajet.
No,
Yeah.
it's because Nihilego just has no physical defense at all.
It's more specially bulky, isn't it?
Yeah, it has like 65 physical defense.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah.
So
it was a 3-0. Yeah.
it was a big improvement on Marty's side, that we need to say.
Yeah, Marty, just don't freak out about your battles. Like, you don't need to freak out. Just take one step at a time.
And the next one is one that can be talked about.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Zach, take the wheel.
It's me, the coach of the Las Vegas Victinians versus Kristen, aka the coach of the Goldenrod Grookies or CuddleOfDeath.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the teams on there. I think I did pretty for me overall. I think I did pretty okay in this battle. So yeah, that Lando T right there was it scared the absolute shit out of me.
As it should.
So I brought like 3 Mons with coverage for it, but in turn 1 she left it in, and I ice punched the shit out of it. And if I didn't have Intimidate on me, I would have one-shot it, which I felt real bad.
I have a question.
What's up?
Why unaware-able in this battle?
Just in case she had anything, because overall I didn't know if she had things like, well, her Metagross, I didn't know if she wanted to set up on it, because I don't know much about regular Metagross.
Well, and there's the Togekiss, which can also set up.
Yeah, which...
Goodra got deleted.
Yeah, I found out after watching her battle, like her perspective, that it was Choice Band Metagross.
Well, it was Bandit Metagross?
Yeah,
yes.
It was Bandit Metagross from Meteor Mash, and she got the boost.
What was your Goodra? I thought you bought Scarf Goodra.
I did.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know how it outspeeded.
That doesn't logically make sense. There's no way possible you should be outsped. Unless you were a weird HP special attacking Goodra with no speed with Scarf.
No, I had 252 plus speed. I was, what was it? I think Timid?
I think Shodan might have not saved your set.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because there's no way possible she should outsped you. Like, check your sets if you can.
Let me go on to Showdown. But overall,
unless Kristen was mistaken and she actually put Scarf instead of Band.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But overall, I think... Yeah, I was timid. But
timid with Scarf?
Timid with Scarf, yeah.
Then Kristen wasn't Bandit. She was...
She had to have been Scarf.
Yeah, so logically she could not have been Banded.
But still the Goodra gone doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, pretty much.
With the Goodra, I also carried... It was a special Goodra. Just because, overall though, her team put in a lot of work on me, and I did all I could, really, in the end, to try and get rid of this damn Togekiss. But no amount of stall would have helped me there.
If you had, like, maybe Calm Mind, maybe you could have stalled out this fucking thing.
Well, the thing was, at the end of how it ended up being one turn away. If I would have gotten away with it from Toxic, would have killed her. So I kind of got unlucky. But, like, it is what it is. To be fair, for me, I think I did pretty good from going from a 6-0 to a 3-0.
It was a close call, to be honest.
Yeah. It was also hard to predict for Kristen because it's been such a long time since I've seen her battle and since a long time since she's done a draft league, so...
You actually could have outstalled the Togekiss there.
Yeah.
With the Alumamala. You just have to learn how to read when she's going to roost, because you could have wished up that turn, then protected the next turn.
Yeah, I didn't know really when like
Also,
it was hard for me to read on her.
You could because you had regenerating Alamomola, right?
Yeah, I had regenerator on.
You could did you have toxic on it as well?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the thing that set up the toxic.
Okay, if you had toxic, you could have switched out, get the regenerator off, let your offensive wall die, and then go back into the thing.
Well,
and just keep stalling out. Because I think overall, even if she had, because I'm guessing you were physically defensive Alamomola?
I was physically defensive Alamomola, and also I had that and Azelf left. So
in retrospect, yeah, she had a Tentacruel. I don't think you really could. You can. Well,
I mean, it was a weird Tentacruel with Sword Stance, probably knockoff, blah blah blah. Yeah. But I did what I thought I could do, and I'm just glad that it wasn't a 6-0 compared to last time.
Yep, improvements.
So
improvements. Yeah. Keep improving.
Yeah, everyone is improving except for one thing. So, this is the next battle.
Wyatt, that battle was because it went either way up until like probably the last 2 turns, I think, and there was a whole lot of RNG bullshit at the end of that battle.
We're talking about Pokemon.
Yeah,
and we're talking about Showdown in general.
The sheer amount of random bullshit that happened, it was kind of wild. You will see in a second.
So, but we did not introduce the teams.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So we have the Safari Zone Stunfisk, which is Kendra and Logan, her assistant coach, and one whole Woot, or just Wyatt in general, as the Azalea Aggrons.
Yep. Just so you know, the Kendra is controlling this battle, and Logan was not here for this battle. So yes, Kendra rolling solo.
Yeah. I think for what it is, Wyatt did really what he could with his team. It kind of got janky at the end, but like, it's a solid team and a solid, just like what he can do with it.
I was actually surprised here early on in the battle, cause I think I'm surprised if Kendra had put up the webs again, cause I think Wyatt was trying to switch out. If he got the webs again, Wyatt would have been in a lot worse of a spot.
Yeah.
Also, the team Wyatt bought did not have a lot for Harryam at all.
Not really. In fact, it was he had 2 months, kind of got shadowed by it.
Yeah. Also, everyone was confused how the hell the Altaria lived at Ironhead.
Altaria is bulky.
Yeah, but that's a stab Ironhead, and it has no defense investments into that Altaria.
Yeah, there was no defense in it. It was offense.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. That at the end there, the Kendra got a crit confusion, and then she got another crit the next turn. And yeah.
It's a 2-0.
Yeah, it was a good battle. No complaints here. It was no complaints at all. Yeah.
So
next up is the Pelberg Pikachus, co-coached by Gridz and Max. The person who battled this battle was Max, because Gridz was out of town having fun. Oh my god, fighting who did he fight? Oh,
he fought Cyrus.
Cyrus, co-coach of the Mirror Lake Marshadows with DemonOJM.
Yeah.
Demon, you want to give any insight on this battle? Any insight on the team, anything like that?
Well, the main focus was, weirdly enough, on the Mega Alakazam, because it tore our team down. Because of the coverage that it get with Focus Blast and all the other shit that it could get. So, I kind of said, like, we cannot bring the Shackle set, we should do maybe Sticky Webs, and maybe still Contrary, so that if they decide to use, like, default, that we get evasion boost. But he still wanted to kind of have the bulky Shackle thing. So I said, okay, but the compromise is Sticky Web for the Alakazam. When he's Mega, then it doesn't.
That makes sense.
But it was probably because there was no Mega Alakazam that he decided to go straight to the
Contrary.
Yeah, to the Shell Smash.
I mean, the way it kind of feels like Cyrus is a one-trick pony in the aspect of running the shuffle.
Yeah, it seems like he wants to just set up with that shuckle each and every time and just sweep. No.
Like I said, I wanted him to start off with the sticky web, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just the sticky web, like just bring the shuckle each and every week, hoping the shuckle will sweep is not.
yeah.
Also, shout outs to Max for getting all of the bullshit with
Ironhead flinches,
Ironhead,
Yeah.
4 flinches.
And now here comes the sweep.
Yeah, I don't think Max should let this many things die to this damn thing.
And to be fair, I think it feels almost like Max was was panicking at this point, just like, what do?
He was just sending things in.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the toxic in the end helped him quite a bit.
I think in retrospect he could have saved his
Raichu.
Alolan Raichu because he could win to when the thing was in yellow. He should have went into that, switched off into Alolan Raichu. Here,
I still did not get it why the crocodile didn't have Moxie.
I don't know either. I question that too. If he had bought Moxie, I think y'all would have been y'all could have potentially lost.
Yeah,
because he would have got the Moxie off of that. He probably will still went into the Greninja, expect the Greninja to kill Moxie off the Greninja, and if he decided to go into the Aggron,
yeah, but the thing is he still needed to be scarfed and locked into a different move.
No. The Sceptile was low enough to where Earthquake would have killed.
Yeah.
Sceptile?
I mean, crap. Serperior. Serperior was low enough to where Earthquake would kill. So at that point,
I know, but he didn't lock into Earthquake, which was also a kind of when you have only one mon left and there is no flying type, then just use freaking Earthquake.
Yep.
Earthquake forehead.
Earthquake and win. Gridz can tell you some stories about it.
Pretty much.
Shout outs to Gridz.
Yeah.
Crocodile has keen and colors for Gridz.
Yeah, it helped him destroy Ace.
So, and now the last battle.
You have
the Hubba effect.
Two of the probably the best, the two best coaches in the CCL, in my opinion.
Gridz isn't in this.
You know what you should.
He beat you one time. Get over it.
We have one of my co-hosts over here, Vsinghb, aka the coach of the Mulgai Marie.
Mulgai?
Stop pronouncing the V.
Mulgai Marie.
There you go.
Versus Ace, head coach of the AceArcanine.
Alabaster.
It's all you, Vsing.
All
you.
It's all me.
Play it out.
I actually prepped for once, so these are things that happen. Literally, the only purpose Lycanroc had was to set up rocks in case he led with Donphan, so he didn't. So I thought, screw it, toxic. Scarf Moxie Mance, because he doesn't really have a very bulky steel type or dragon resist, so yeah. This Fini is actually just designed to wall this Manaphy, as you will see. Manaphy came in, tried to tail go up, and it still did nothing.
You also got the lower special attack from the Moonblast.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, but still.
I don't understand why Ace clicked the second time. Why did he click Scald? He should just keep clicking
because after my berry popped, he assumed I would swap out, fearing that the thing would do more next turn. But Cinccino was the thing I was scared about, because if he was scarfed, he would have won.
So here comes the play of the game.
Play of the game. Power Herb, Solar Beam, Inferni.
Hidden power.
Solar Beam. I had HPIs for the Lando, yeah.
Wow.
That was smart.
The Inferni I had to preserve for those 2 months. But once the Lando and Fini were gone, I was kind of okay. I could deal with everything else.
And I was kind of surprised that didn't have Sandstorm T-Tar.
Wait, I just realized he was Scarf T-Tar.
He said he brought the...
No, Barry.
He was Choppleberry.
No, how did T-Tar outspeed your Mega Bane?
Huh? It didn't. It just ate the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second time it outsped you and so
Maybe a speed type?
No, hell no.
That's the closest thing I think we can get, Doc.
No, I don't think it sped me.
But
Thunderbolt.
yeah, it was.
I guess it didn't.
Right?
I guess it just okay. It just ate 2 Thunderbolts, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all I can say is I prepped well for the threats. That's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I focused hard, and then I picked apart the team. I noticed he didn't really have much for a Scarfmint. Even his... Because he has no Fairy type, and his Steel type is a Lucario, which isn't exactly bulky. So once the fatter things are gone, Scarfmint cleans up. Also, mixed Infernape with Power Herb Solar Beam destroys the things that he has to wall regular Infinite, because his answers would have been Bulky Donphan, Bulky Vaporeon, or Manaphy, all of which died to the Solar Beam after a close combat.
Also, we found out the only reason he didn't bring Sandstorm Tyranitar was because it was Hubba and he was afraid of berries. So he brought in
Which is retrospect. This is smart.
Yeah, his T-Tar had a bunch of coverage for my whole team, and he knows me and I like to run berries, so it was smart of him to do.
The Berry Master.
This was a really good battle. They both...
I still maintain if Ace had Scarfed Cinccino rather than Banded, he would have won. It was close.
In retrospect, the reason why you run Bend over Scarf is because Cinccino only has 92 attack, and it's fast enough to where you really want the damage.
I think the reason he didn't bring Scarf is because he needed Bend, I think, to Intimidate Salamence.
Yeah.
It came down to the wire.
Because I don't think Cinccino gets Rock Blast, right? Or
It does.
It does.
Oh, then he should have ran Scarf. I don't know why.
Yeah, Cinccino 100%. The reason why Cinccino gets scary shit because it gets Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, and Tail Slap, and then kind of U-turn to switch out, and you pretty much have coverage for pretty much everything else.
So yeah, I put my head down because I got yelled at because I didn't put my head down last week. So this is what happens.
No, okay. In retrospect, we just want you to, in particular, we want this to be a good battle because we know you both are capable of having a fantastic battle, and it was a fantastic battle.
We did good.
Yeah. Like I understand every week. I don't expect you to put this much effort in every week at all. No, it's there are certain times I expect you put your head down, like, hey, okay, I can beat this person. I want to focus up, build a proper team. I'll play them. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, like BoatMcGoat. Coming for that ass.
Leave it alone.
Well, Cyrus and I coming for Ace's ass.
Oh, is that who you battle?
Yes.
I battle Kendra.
That's gonna be good. I battle Kristen. I'm terrified.
You already got the DM to prove it.
Now we're gonna show you the standings after week 2.
So round 2. These are the current stats.
Yeah, that's just scores, matches, blah blah blah.
This time it is not as funny as last time.
We got a very very good pool of battles, wins.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, you can scroll down to the standings.
I don't have the standings. Oh,
it's
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Now.
So as of week 2, we have 4 teams undefeated still: Lee, DemonOJM Cyrus, Kendra, Logan, Jakeeb12 Ben, and a bunch of teams 1-1 and 4 teams 0-2. So a bunch of the 0-2 teams have a lot to prove this week. So you can pick up the first victory. Again, the 2-0 teams keep their hot streak going.
Hope not.
And we have a lot of 1-1 teams. As of right now, Vsinghb is holding the 8th spot strong. So hypothetically, if we're going playoffs right now, Vsinghb would be the 8th and final seed.
Yeah,
that's it.
But we'll see. We got another 13 weeks of battling. It can go either way. People, if you're listening and you're a coach that's 0-2 right now, don't give up. You just have to be top 8. Hey, work your ass off. Pick up some wins. You can still get the A seed.
Hey Kendra, I'm coming for the head.
So, and these are the pairings for next week. Well, this week.
The battle's coming this week. We got Erica versus Vsinghb, Wyatt versus Jakeeb and Ben, Zach. I'll change that in the thing later because Cyclone is non-existent right now.
Yeah, he did.
So Zach versus Kendra and Logan. Myself versus Kristen, Grids and Max versus Hunter, Ace versus DemonOJM Cyrus, Daniel and German versus Trent, Lee versus Marty /Tebow /Joe.
Yeah, 2 things that you need to edit.
Yep, I'll let that in a bit.
But if you guys have any favorite matches or any kind of things that you would like to say, go ahead and leave a comment below and tell us.
Yeah, tell Canchas how he could lose to a Shaco.
Don't fuck with the channel.
We'll be back next week with another recap with another guest coach. Please, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, keep a look on Twitter. And in 4 or 5 weeks, 5 weeks,
Mid-season exchange.
4 or 5 weeks, we get mid-season exchange, which will be live stream on the Nest Twitch channel. So keep a look on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. We stream sporadically. We might start streaming consistently again. Just give us a follow. Also, look in the description for all the coaches' informations. Give them a follow on Twitter and all that.
Yeah, also, if you want to watch the actual stream of the app, it should be up there.
So yeah, time to wrap it up.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening. We hope to see you back next week. Same. You'll see us three back again and another special guest coach. So thanks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when we stream and whenever we upload a video and stuff. So thank you for coming out. Bye.
Bye.